Hi, all, welcome back, Subtech Online. Today it's me again, Sabit Christopher, to take you through today's topic. Today we have chosen a topic to look at real-time stamps in Excel. Yeah, we have seen applications capturing real-time stamps. You make an event and it captures the time when it happened, the second, and all the other bit. Now in Excel, we have also functions which can do so, but we have always got problems with them. So I had a question from a friend. Why is it that when I use the now function, every time I update maybe another event, Excel recalculates and loses the other bit of data and captures the data as of that moment. So let's hit our screen. We look at this. Now there is today's topic. We are going to look at how do you tweak this. The problem I've already told about. How do you tweak it such that it can capture the real time when an event has been captured? I will first take you through the now. So always when you capture, this is the now function. When This is the now function. So when you capture an event and you put now, you see every time I enter, it recalculates. This is the time as of now. So when I enter Chris and I enter this, then maybe pull this function here. This one is equal to now. You see it again recalculates. Now it gives me 48 minutes 41 seconds. If I enter another guest, and enter, it will again recalculate. Now that is 50, which means when I do now again, it recalculates. Now this is 58. We don't need this because we need to capture the real time the visitor name was captured. In other words, that is the clocking time. Now, this is what we are going to do. How do you go an extra mile to make sure that you use the function now, but at some bit it recalculates and make sure that you don't get such issues of recalculating. Like you enter another function, I can enter another function or event or a visitor, and here I say equals to now. Still it captures the time as of now, and even it changes all the other events to the time now, of which we don't want that. So we want at every time a customer comes or a visitor comes. So let's say we've got a visitor subject. When we enter this, it captures the time when this one was entered, which is different from the other visitors. And when I enter another visitor, this one may be Jason. You see, now the other one was at 49:52 seconds, this one is at 50. So you can do that, and you can use this in many ways. I'm not saying that you should always use it in entry registration, but in your daily data analysis, you can get where you find that you need to do this, or you have a team of people doing entries in Excel and you need to have the real time stamps when an event was created. So stay on. If this is your first time, please hit that red button. Give us a thumbs up when you find our data helpful to what you do on a daily basis. There are many videos, you can visit them. A lot of topics we have covered. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to ask you before you do that, before we do that tweak, I want to show you that because of now is that we can't do an iterative recycling of a formula. Okay, now we are going to see how we can tweak this. So I've already told you that to do this, we have to test the two cells. Is the visitor entry done? The visitor's name entry done? If yes, do we already have the clocking time that was done before? Then if yes, then we shall leave it that way. Then if no, then we shall do the now. That's what we want to test. But remember now in Excel, you can't, let's say, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say if you're adding this as 20, 30, and you want to put a formula like to sum from this again to from E3 up to E5. And remember, in E5 is where we have our formula. So when you do this, Excel will always tell you that you are doing a circular reference. Now, exactly this is what we are going to do, but we want to see how do we eliminate this. By default, Excel always does this such that it gives consistency. So we are going to enable circular referencing because we want to reference in the same cell to test whether there is something or not. So let's go ahead and do the enabling. So to enable circular referencing in Excel, you'll select File, then Options, then you go to Formulas, you enable the iterative calculations. Iterative calculations means that you can even calculate a value that is in that cell where the formula is. So we shall enable this. It is always disabled by default, then OK. Now, let's try to do this. Now, we repeat our formula. We have said we are going to test the two. So the first thing is we test the visitor. So if the visitor's name is not blank, what should we do? We again test is the clock time entry done or not. So we are going again to do if the clock time that is now the C3. So if C3 is not blank, in other words, already there is a timestamp, then they should bring for us what is already there, which was put later. That's why we want to eliminate the recalculating bit. Now, if this is blank, that is now the false, which means if there is nothing, then that's when we shall request Excel to do for us the now calculation. We shall close this, then again a comma, that is the false for this. Now, if also this one is blank, then we shall do. In other words, if there is, if the visitor's name is blank, remember, if the visitor's name is not blank, we shall do another check. Then if it is blank, then we shall leave this as blank. And we close this, we enter. Now, we drag this formula downwards. So when I enter submitting, it will give me the time. Enter Chris. After some seconds, it will give me Chris's time of entry. See now this is 37. You enter another visitor coming in after some seconds. This one will be at 46. It will be different times. So you'll find that you are capturing timestamps, real timestamps. Why are we doing this? Because we are testing whether timestamp is already entered or not. So hi guys, that is it all. Remember to subscribe if it is your first time to reach this channel. Give us a thumbs up if you find this one helpful. And please comment, leave a comment, and that one gives us more ability to come and give you what you have requested for, like how this video was requested for one of the viewers. Thank you. Meet you in another video.